Right now on SportsTown, the Marlins' longest roadie of the year underway. The Fish have deserted for the desert, and their task in Phoenix tonight is one tall order. Highlights ahead. Plus, the story from Omaha, the Canes just 2 wins away from a national title, but the next 2 days, the only game they'll play is the waiting one.
And a reality check. Larry Durker, manager of the Houston Astros, survives a sudden seizure. Now he's in for another battle, undergoing brain surgery. And we've got the best college hurdler in the country in the house, and she's right in our own very backyard. From the NCAA title to the World Championships and maybe the Olympics, Yolanda McCrae is a star on the rise. I'm Mark Jones, and this is the mothership of sports shows. We like to dig it and call it SportsTown. I'm Mark Jones. He's Tim Ring. Carroll City to the Grove all day, every day. We got it on lockdown and covered tonight.
We really do. The Marlins, well, they're going to be gone for a long time. If you wanted to check those guys out, you probably should have headed out to the Pro over the weekend. They'll be on the road for a couple of weeks. Tonight, Brad, more than a note as the not only sports world but society mourns the loss of a legend.
Yeah, this was a guy that crossed a lot of different boundaries. You know, he was as graceful and elegant as any athlete who ever played the game, living his life with class and dignity. Jelton Joe DiMaggio, the son of immigrants, who mastered America's pastime, married a Hollywood legend, and battled cancer with every last ounce of courage. The Yankee Clipper is gone, dead at the age of 84. DiMaggio passed away early this morning at his home in Hollywood, Florida. After spending 99 days in the hospital following lung cancer surgery, DiMaggio fought back from several complications. He was released in late January. Private to the very end, DiMaggio once awoke from a coma and scolded the doctors for releasing information about his condition. He was surrounded by family and friends when he died shortly after midnight. Later in the show, a tribute to the Yankee Clipper.
All right, to the NBA, the Heat, not a whole lot of time to try and figure out who put a lid on the basket at Market Square Arena yesterday. Miami back home tonight hosting a Philadelphia team they defeated by 11 points just 3 days ago. Tonight begins a stretch of 5 straight home games for Miami. They open play tonight, a game and a half behind Orlando in the Atlantic, trying to defeat a Sixer team that hadn't beaten them since November of 1996. You think they shot bad yesterday? It was awful at first. They missed their first 7, but Zoe got them going with the dunk. Miami had the first lead of the game for themselves, 8-7 right there. Heat up 3. They went on a hot shooting streak. Off the steal, Terry Porter gets the lay, and Alonzo Mourning gets a piece of Rick Mahorn and lets him know about it. The Heat up 6.
Fired up. It was 28-23 after 1. Heat led by 7, but here come the Sixers. That's rookie Larry Hughes, open 3, made it 34-31 Miami. What about Clarence Weatherspoon off the bench? Big night. His 3rd shot in a row. That was a jam. He had 13 points. Heat were up by 2.
Philly, though, would go on a run. Eric Snow, boy, the young guy out of Michigan State, had himself a career night. The jump shot there, the Heat lead was only 3, and then it got worse in the second half after Miami had a 1-point lead in the locker room. Zoe twisted his ankle into the locker room. Almost did not return, Brad.
Since second quarter, Philly was on a 22-11 run. That's good. Allen Iverson, the answer. Nice little bucket inside right there to Lynch. 10 points on the night for him. Sixers are up by 11.
But then Terry Porter to the rescue, the veteran off the bench. The huge pull-up 3 for Porter. He really got hot when the Heat needed him.